I was muted for a second. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Let me see. It's loaded up. There you go. So, WWE has gone to Australia. Before I get there, they're in Perth, which is funny because I'm going to Perth in a bit. Yeah, there you go. I like how they're doing more pay-per-views abroad. The London one. There's going to be a Germany and France one this year. Apparently there's only 3.5 hours long. Which suits me because I got work later anyway. Looking forward to both chambers. I like the chamber match. Ripley's main event should be good atmosphere wise, and the water effect sounds interesting. I don't know about anything else though. The rest feel like fillers. Was there match on the pre-show? I swear there was a tag match. I don't know what happened though. Unless they didn't do it and they do it on the main show. Yeah, they're retained. Okay. Oh, they got a chamber match first, yeah. That's what I'm saying. No pizza with me this time. Wouldn't order pizza for 10 a.m. in the morning. I did have pizza yesterday though. I'll definitely I'll definitely be doing streams for WrestleMania. Only issue is I finish work at midnight and WrestleMania starts an hour earlier at midnight. So I could miss the first match on both nights. So I'm hoping it's not like Jimmy versus Jay that I miss. Isn't I swear Optus is bigger than the WrestleMania Stadium. This one is bigger than the WrestleMania Stadium. I'm fairly certain. It's got to be women's chamber first, right? Let me put. Gonna put my when I do in the promos, the intro to the pay-per-view. No matches yet. Recorded some videos last night, so I'm just putting a microphone and my camera on charge. Well, not my camera, the battery. Camera bag got tangled on something. It's definitely not a sellout. They just should have stayed in for the first time. But at least the lower tier is full. If I travelled there, like if I was already there this weekend, I definitely would have gone to this event for sure. Warner with his Australian cricket shirt. Rollins wearing something ridiculous again. What are those glasses, bruv? Yeah, women's chamber first. So Bianca is starting in a pod. Bianca's genuinely got one of the best theme songs in current wrestling anyway. In terms of like the song suiting someone, that song fits her so well. What happened to it? I swear didn't they turn her, because I don't watch it. I don't watch the weekly shows regularly anymore. I just watch clips on YouTube or X. I only watch pay-per-views like properly now, but didn't they turn Bianca heel and then she's not really a heel anymore? Like it barely lasted. Lasted less than Becky's heel run. Got a UK flag in row one. Love it. Here comes Raquel. It's good to see her back, especially with what's happening to her. So Raquel is also obviously starting in a pod. I'm intrigued to see who's starting first too. This is essentially who's facing Rhea Ripley. I mean, it is. It literally is. um, Tiffany Stratton. The Aussies love her. Jeez. live. So these are the 4 not starting out. Multitasking. I'm sharing out my videos from my other channels on social media. To be fair, we're almost 15 minutes in and it's still the entrances, so we're yet to get to the wrestling. We will get there in a bit. You would expect that though, you know. That guy in row 1 is amazed by how the chamber works. You see him closing the door. To be fair, even I thought that looked cool. I'm just like, is that new or was it always like that? But the guy in, there's a referee closing the door, and the guy in row 1 behind her is just like, "Ooh, this is crazy." I'd love to be row 1 in these events, to be fair, but they're thousands. Even in pounds, they're thousands. I don't know what they are in Aussie dollars. Naomi starting out the chamber and the rumble. Quite the year. And here comes Becky. I feel like it's either Becky or Liv winning this. Who else could it be? Bianca would be good as well. One of those 3, but I feel like they won't have Bianca win it. It's Becky's first chamber. I can't imagine how she's won everything except the chamber, so a bit like Cody winning 2 in a row at the Rumble. Irish flags in the crowd. What other flags can I see? Can't see any other countries' flags. Becky Pepper looks like a Viking from the show, like one of the Shield maidens. The Australians are not in sync in humming Becky Lynch's song. The wrestling has started. There we are, 17 minutes in. And we had a connection issue. I think we're fine now. Few one counts. I don't expect any eliminations until at least four people are in. I don't think they'll wait till the end till everyone's in either. A couple more people come in, there'll be an elimination. I think Drew wins the other one. I think it's easy to predict that one, but I could be wrong. I feel like the chamber doesn't look. When they changed the floor a few years ago, when they put mats on the sides, it doesn't look as threatening. I'm sure it still hurts, but it doesn't look anywhere near as threatening as the old chamber. I guess like obviously you can take more bumps, less chance of bad injuries, but still. I feel like it takes away a bit from what the chamber actually is. Because I feel like it feels a bit more like a glorified Hell in a Cell sometimes. Because when you go outside the ring, you take any bumps to the floor, you're not hitting something as hard as it is now. As it was before, I mean. Oh, damn. Oh, I mean, Liv Morgan is like standing like a stalker, just clapping. How long is it normally until the others come out? Is it 3 minutes? Don't know why I don't know that. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is it? Hello Riley, how you doing? Welcome. Why are they putting that 2K24 over ratings in this? Tiffany Stratton, number 3. This increases lives odds. You're from Australia? Yeah, that's cool, bro. Which state are you from? Or which city? Becky looked like she was going for the rock bottom there. Excuse me. South Australia. Oh, that's cool. Am I going to watch any A4 games this year? Yeah. Probably live streaming quite a lot. My reactions to games. But I'll be in Australia for round 1 and 2. Good spot there, Becky and Naomi. Excuse me. Hello, Anne Brandon, how you doing? Welcome. I reckon Raquel comes in last. Just to protect her. They mentioned Aussie rules on WWE. We've made it. What a countdown from 15? What's going on there? It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna guess Bianca. Could be Liv though. Oh, it's Liv. I was wrong. I reckon Bianca's next. I think I'll be right about that. Alright, now I think an elimination is possible. Lever Morgan's putting Stratton against the pods. But what if Bianca's pod breaks? Live with an elite kip up. Liv going for the high knee in the corner. Shades of CM Punk. Stratton and Naomi doing cartwheels. I don't even know what you call that move. That alarm scared me for a second. I was just gonna say, Becky was doing a disarmer outside on the chain outside the chamber. If she tapped out, if Stratton tapped out, would that have counted? Because arms is outside the ring, outside the chamber as a whole. I mean, Naomi's out. A spot from top of the pod, it didn't land too well. Stratton eliminated her. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bianca, I think. I was right about when you wait till 4 people for elimination. I was right about that. Oh, it's Raquel. Damn, I'm wrong. Flip's sake. I think Raquel makes final 2. I don't think she'll win, but I think she'll make final 2. And she'll lose to either Becky, Liv, or Bianca. Raquel smashes Stratton straight into the chains. Stratton's taken a lot today. No, not like that. It would be very brave of WWE to have Stratton win, but I just can't see him doing it. It would be very brave though. It would be something fresh. Raquel looks good, considering she's been out a while. Why is everyone going up on Raquel? Raquel taps. Sorry, not kicks out. Everyone ganged up on her, and then they all pinned her. They all got on top of her, and Raquel kicked out, showing her power. Eh? How come the fans started chanting bullshit? What are they saying is bullshit exactly? Oh, it's safe to say Bianca's next. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiffany's just taking a beating by everybody. Stratton just pulling Bianca's hair. Hello, Jay, how you doing? Oh my, yeah, I'm good. How are you? You DM me. Where? Where'd you DM me on? That's an elite DDT to Raquel by Bianca. See, that would have been a better spot if they didn't put a mat there instead of the original surface. Would have hurt more though. Oh, on Insta. Yeah, it's probably on my. It's probably on my request thing. Then that's probably why I didn't see it. Live from the pod. Right. I love how Becky and Stratton went after her and then. Some good spots. She might as well jump for it. Stratton just pushed Becky off the pod straight into Bianca. That's going to jump off on all three of them, yeah. Surely they won't have Stratton win. I'd like to see it though. But surely not. Stratton's out. I didn't think she'd be out at this point. I thought at least she'd be final three. She's clearly the fan favourite in this match. The fans aren't happy about that one. I noticed that straight from the entrances. Like, she got the loudest pop of all six. Usually thought I didn't reply because I didn't subscribe. I don't even check who... excuse me. I only check subscriptions for emails, so I don't really check that anyway. But yeah, on Instagram, if you don't follow me, it doesn't come up on my main DMs. It goes in the request section. So like you go on DMs, you have this whole list, and in the top corner there's requests. It doesn't say who it's from. And it doesn't say how many. It doesn't even say if I got them. It just says requests, and you got to actually click on it to like see if you got anything. And whenever I open it, it's like it's all just spam accounts. So yeah, that's probably why I didn't see it, because I don't really open that normally anyway. KOD, is Raquel finally out? Yeah, okay, she doesn't make final two like I thought she would. I just assumed she'd make final two because she's got that condition, so I thought they'd have a good match, but no. Yeah, she did alright though. Yeah, I'll check your DM. I mean, the three people I said could win the chamber are the three left. So, I feel like they won't have Bianca do it though. So, we shall see. You having a cheat meal? What's the best brand of frozen pizza? Um, that's a good question. I have no clue. I feel like the only ones I've had is the Asda one and one of the Waitrose ones. So based off that, and I'm talking about the branded ones as well, like Asda brand or Waitrose brand. So I have no idea like what the best frozen refrigerator. Iceland as well, I guess. Actually, yeah, if you want frozen, just go Iceland, I guess. Belair straight in the pod. Becky's got on both. DDT. I love how Liv was facing, had her back towards the ground, and Bianca had her front towards the ground. Becky's DDT'd them both. Do I watch Maven? I do not. No, I know who he is. I don't watch. His content is legit. Tells you so much WWE. I'll check him out. Nice sunset in Perth. That was a good spot there. Belair takes down Liv. Sorry, Becky takes down Liv. Belair from the top rope. Liv gets Becky gets her knees up. I feel like literally anyone could be eliminated. Morgan counters the KOD. That was elite. Another code breaker. I said every KOD has been countered. Liv roll up on Bianca. Bianca's out. Manhandle slam straight away. Becky wins. Well, that was a quick ending, but yeah, that was some good wrestling there from Bianca, Liv, and Becky. And it ends with 2 pins within a few seconds. So what has Becky not won now? Has she been Money in the Bank? I don't even know. First chamber as well. 1 for 1. Surely Drew wins the other one. How am I streaming and watching? Well, I mean, I got the stream on one screen and the event on the other screen. Looks like they're doing Rhea versus Becky. I don't think they're doing a Nia win tonight. But Nia's also from Australia, so there is that. Let me see what's on next. Tell us. Still a promo. I like how they're showing Bailey's basically entire career. It's a good heel turn, though. I love how they're basically doing the WrestleMania promo right now. You'd think the match was today, with the way they're showing the entire damage control angle. Now that promo's over, you got another one. I was just trying to check what match was next to see if I could upload a video without, because I don't want to affect the stream connection too much. I want to see if it was worth it. But we've got like 10 minutes of promo. I like how they're just showcasing Perth. I'll be there soon. Not long now. Excuse me, sorry. It was a tag team titles next, okay. It's not even a promo for this match. I'll be uploading a couple of videos. Hopefully it doesn't affect the stream connection. It could, but I'll take the risk. Looks like a Doctor Strange portal, that one. Different colour. You know, it really feels like they're only booing Dom, even though there's all three of them there. I feel like they should have two separate tag team titles, because it's like I don't hate it having one. It's not like there's an insane amount of tag teams, but I prefer each band had its own one. Just me, just my personal thing. Like, don't call it SmackDown and Raw. Just call it WWE and World like it was before. It's not that hard. It's not that I don't care about this match, it's just that I feel like it's obvious who's winning. But I'm hoping it's good. Oh. Dom takes the announcer's mic. He knows it. He knows what he's doing. He's going places, Dom. You can barely hear him over the booze. Guess the match has started. Dom is a wanker chance. Honestly, Dom's the only interesting part of this match. Absolutely love making thumbnails for videos, even though they're never that good. That was a leap from Don. Off the top rope moonsault from towards that side of the ring. Tyler Bass looks good in this. I say as I'm editing a video while I'm watching it. But every time I look over, Bates doing something good, so that's what I'm saying. Is Dom out of here? The ref enjoyed that. She looked like she always wanted to do that. Fair enough. So the ref just sent Dom out. You're out of here. Hello, Mask. How you doing? WD in Australia? You know, it's just the wrong timing. just the wrong time. That's all it was. They announced this after I booked my holiday anyway. Plus, it's a 3-week holiday, and I want to be there around 1 and 2. So you know, it wasn't going to work. They would have to push this a week or 2 later. That would have been. Yeah, they're doing more worldwide events lately. It's sort of like their thing now, apparently. They've decided not to just do the US, but yeah. Did a London event last summer. Well, I say last summer, obviously Australia's summer's a different time of the year. They're doing the land of the Aussies right now. Got a Germany and France one soon, but I'm not going to those, although I could, because they're short flights. See, if they move this back like maybe a week or 2, I didn't book my domestic flights till last month, so you know things could have worked out, but unfortunately they had to put it before March and not in March. Look out for an A4 video tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to put that one earlier. What time should I put it on? Yeah. So in Aussie times, there'll be a video on Sunday afternoon and Monday evening. What could they possibly be? Davidoff reacts to awful injury crisis. 0 comment. I actually dropped us a bit lower in my ladder prediction, but not that low. Or did I? I can't remember. What was my visual? I mean, you'll see. I mean, now I spoiled what the video is. I mean, you all knew it was coming anyway. But what's the other? What could the other video be? They're putting these tickets on so really late. But they're on sale in a few days. See, my microphone's charged. That thing charges so quick. I could be recording for an hour and this... When I mean microphone, I don't mean the one I'm recording on. That's wired up. This microphone here, put on top of my camera. This thing, I record for like an hour and it just charges in like 5 minutes. I'm just like... Now that's what you call efficiency. And I charge it through a computer as well, not even through a plug. That's meant to be slow. Camera battery, let me put that back in. For those who watch, well, most of my vids on this channel and the second channel, this is the camera I use. It's elite, it needs a microphone on top for better audio, but it's not coming. I don't vlog with it though. I'm not taking it to Australia. It's just a little too big. I don't want to damage it. Like even the lens is a separate part of it. Got to attach it. Although I keep it attached permanently. Don't worry, Essendon got thrashed by St Kilda. Finn and Priest win. I'll see what match is next. I've been editing a video while watching this one because I've not been too hyped about this match particularly. I watched through the first one and I look forward to the Waller segment, the other chamber match and the main event. Apart from that, I'm going to edit on the side. So given this event may or may not be scripted, I mean it is scripted, is there any way to know who wins, therefore allowing you to make lots of money? Probably, yeah. Certainly some companies may manage to get inside information. Because obviously a script can be leaked. Some things they're very good at keeping a surprise. But like the Royal Rumble, for the Royal Rumble, which is obviously every January, I say obviously. It's obvious to me, obviously, because I'm a wrestling fan. But anyway, my point is, for the Royal Rumble, right? Wrestling fans tend to never look at the betting odds because the favourites normally the ones who are going to win. Like, somehow they always get inside information on who's winning the Royal Rumble every year. So yeah, there are ways to make money, sure, but maybe not a lot of money, because a lot of the times the winner, the favourite will be the one who wins a lot of the time. So it's kind of hard, but they do actually have betting on it, which is quite interesting. Sometimes it can work, because sometimes they do post something unpredictable, something that, like sometimes they change the winner last minute, like literally just before they go out, which isn't usual, but it can happen. So if you get extremely lucky, you can make a lot of money off it, but it's unlikely. Like, the match has just happened now. I knew who was going to win just from the... Like, I don't even watch wrestling that much anymore. I used to watch it all the time. But now I don't watch the weekly shows. I just watch clips of them on YouTube. And even I knew that tag team match just now, I knew who was going to win. It was so obvious. So I feel like if I betted on that, it would be like, yeah, you bet £10 and you win £10 2p or something. In Futurama, it was the most popular fighter who always won. Same deal, real life. Kind of depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. There has been a few occasions where the most popular fighter didn't win, and the fans got so angry that the WWE were forced to change their mind. But the most popular wrestler right now has never been champion, but he could be next month. Sometimes they like to make the favourite suffer. It's a very WWE thing. They like storylines. Other wrestling companies like focus a bit more on the in-ring entertainment. There's no betting on results you can find. Okay, fair enough. Optus looks very nice. I shall be there soon. Logan Paul. Pretty crazy, Logan Paul's in WWE and he's actually he's doing alright with the professionals. Will McGregor be trying to take place for WrestleMania 40? Possibly. But maybe like obviously he called him out on a WWE event, but that might just be promotion because now the company that owns UFC owns WWE. They're both owned by the same company. So that could obviously lead to UFC fighters WrestleMania, but but just my thought process is they're just trying to promote the UFC. But I could be wrong. If they have like a funny wrestling match, that would be fun. That would be hilarious. I mean, I'd watch it. There will be a space. I'm fairly certain they don't have enough big matches this year anyway. Water Effect is next. You would say it's very unlikely. The only thing is they tend to plan because WrestleMania is like, so that's wrestling's big event. So it's like Super Bowl, Grand Final, World Cup Final. You get that's WrestleMania's pinnacle. So like, sorry, that's wrestling's pinnacle. So if that match was happening, and now I'm thinking about it more, it would have been announced by now probably. Like some matches they announced late, but if it was two UFC fighters, they would have probably announced it by now. In fairness, because it's next month. What is it? Is it April 1st? April 6th to 7th. Okay, yeah. Just over a month. I'm gonna miss parts of that event because I'll be working till midnight. That's when it starts. Austin Theory trying to be cool. It's not working. He said Vegemite's disgusting. It's gotten some boos, but I think some of the crowd agrees. Watching Better Call Saul season 5 right now. Watching reactions on YouTube from the daily episode aired. Video said not only they're not blocked, they're not monetized. They are monetized. So how can they do that? But you can't upload single for reaction without getting copyright strikes. I have no clue. But obviously, like the AFL is a bit different to a studio, and then the studio depends on the studio. I was gonna say studio depends on the studio, but copyright depends on the studio as well. Different companies, different things. I remember when I first launched Davidoff Films, I tried reacting to a show called Arrow, which is like a vigilante show. I did an episode reaction, edited it. When I uploaded it, it got blocked by Warner Brothers. And I tried again for a Disney show on Disney Plus. It was a Marvel show. I uploaded it. It was like an edited down, less than 10-minute reaction. No clip more than 30 seconds. Blocked by Disney. So I'm just like, ah. Because I remember when Game of Thrones was on, I should have done reactions to that one, to be honest. When Game of Thrones was on, the HBO were okay with people reacting to it. And then on the other hand, you have like Universal, who just you react to a trailer of Universal and they claim the video. Which depends on the company sometimes. Grayson Waller getting cheers, but not as many as I would expect. See an Aussie flag and Trinidad flag in the front. maybe I'm doing something wrong. Because when I did a reaction to Arrow and it got blocked straight away. Guess it's live sometimes. Here comes Seth. Those Seth glasses, man, what are they? I think this will end in some sort of match or fight. Because of that segment on SmackDown with Roman. Saw a clip on Twitter. Could just be a simple tag team match between the four. What happened to the Irish flag? Crowd still going. They're gonna get Cody out now. Seth is a B+ player. Signing the crowd. Whoa! Cody's entrance is goated. Give me a sec. I'm literally still in the room. Just need to do something. Knock my tripod over. Flip sec. Oh, there's the UK flag. Where's the Ireland flag gone? I feel like those fireworks would have been hard to see from inside the stadium. Like you have to be on the right side of the stadium just to see the top of those fireworks. That's pretty much all for the people watching at home. Excuse me. Seth almost putting his finger up. He's almost injury free, I'm guessing. Seth promos have been a lot better recently. Big Pop. That's clearly a dig at Roman. Rocky Sock's chance throughout. Who would have thought, eh? People proudly call themselves Cody Pride Babies. Fair enough. Tune in the background. Yeah, that's an ice cream truck. I don't live in a very soundproof home. Should have seen the noise on New Year's Day, just fireworks all around. Every window you look. Favorite flavour ice cream? Probably chocolate. What's Cody's announcement? Cody wants to wrestle Rock one-on-one, but where would that happen? I feel like they're promoting this match for no reason, unless they do it in WrestleMania Night 1. Aussie fans saying now, but I don't think The Rock is there, mate. Why is Austin Theory here, man? Austin Theory all confident. Man got put over by Cena. Segment with The Rock, still couldn't get over. That was pretty good, not gonna lie. Austin's like, if you smell, and then he's still saying it as Rollins beating him up. The Rock thinks he's a big Hollywood star now. Well, he is, but you know he comes back. Like he does he comes back a few times to do like a segment with a random wrestler. I thought there'd be like something big happen at this, but nothing. It seems like it's over now. But yeah, he's back for WrestleMania. They were gonna do Rock versus Roman, but then then the fans were like, it was similar to Daniel Bryan 10 years ago. Fans were like so against it. They're like, okay, we had Cody win the Rumble, made it the story that he would win that title, and then we have Rock come back, and then fans didn't like it. So what we'll do is we'll turn Rock into a bad guy, and then we'll have Cody come back in. What I think will happen is, because The Rock won't be around every week, that's pretty obvious. So I think Rock will turn on Roman at WrestleMania. Cody wins the title, and then next year, Rock versus Roman. That's what I think it's headed anyway. Should be sitting in his mansion enjoying his millions. Yeah, but he loves wrestling, so he still wants to have a proper exit. Even though he did have a proper exit to Cena, but yeah, he wants to go again at least once. And Roman's is the current champion is his cousin, and like that's like a big like multi-generation match, if that's even the right term to use. So it's probably happening next year though. Better billionaires too, but instead of Trump and McMahon, Musk versus Bezos. I'm not sure to do that in WWE. Odds Davidoff incorrectly referred to Spencer Street Station as Southern Cross. They renamed it Southern Cross. I don't know what you want me to do, mate. You should talk to the local government who renamed the station Southern Cross Station, because it says Southern Cross in big words, mate. I'll be sure to be back there. I'll be in Melbourne for round one weekend, so You know, I'm gonna call it Southern Cross, and you're gonna go mental. And then we'll be back here again having this conversation when I'm streaming like a round 4 reaction or something. Elimination Chamber's next, the men's one. What's the full card for this? It's 11 PM, not surprising it's over. What's over? There's at least 2 matches left. I don't know if there's any more. I think there might be another. In Perth, it's 3 hours before you, right? It's interesting for Americans. Like, if you're in California, this would have started at 2 AM. New York would have started at 5 AM. That's where most of the audience is. A nice 10 AM start in the UK. It's almost midday in London, like 3 minutes away. Give me a second. Wrong button. Flicked twice there. You get a message. At least I'll be able to fix my sleep schedule again. I'm planning on, because I start 4 PM now, I'm planning on sleeping straight away when I get home on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. So I can watch more games. Oh, this is my weekend off. But I changed my day off to Friday now, so I got every Friday off. So that means that there's 1 week where I'm just vigorously working, and I have 1 day off, and another week where I get a 3-day weekend. But I wouldn't have to. I don't work Fridays now, so that makes it easier for a Saturday morning. But yeah. Is that the games will be first few rounds? The games will be like 8 AM, 9 AM. But once the clocks change fully, which would be like round 4 or something, the night games will be 10:30, 10:50. The Perth games will be 11:10, I think. They're decent times. Like maybe some Sundays I could do like an all-night thing, but no guarantees of that one. The Sunday games are just so early, which it makes sense for Australia. But like with the last game being at like what 7-8 a.m. UK time. Like men's chamber about to go. Looking forward to. I feel like Drew is winning this one. I could be wrong, but for me it has to be Drew. I prefer LA Knight, but I think he's gonna be winning the US title at Mania. I could be wrong. I'm actually able to watch Orphan game live for the first time since 2022. Depressing times. Have you got any prime time games? I should probably know the answer to that actually. Essendon get 8 night games in a row. Hey, that's something I'm going to tell Mr. Cat that. I remember last year Mr. Cat was like, the Western Bulldogs are so good. They get all the night games. Essendon don't play the night games. Because that's the logic he was using. I'm just like, just because you get all the night games doesn't mean you're a better team. But he was saying last year, and like I like the Bulldogs more than Essendon as well. But Mr. Cat was just, it was a bit unbearable, that guy. Kevin Owens is one out first, so he'll be in a pod. I'm intrigued to see who starts out the match. I'm still editing this video I'm doing on the side until the match starts. I expected more from the water effects segment. This is Bobby Lashley, yeah it is. I always forget what his entrance is. He has changed it. Hawthorn has won games down to 7 PM Melbourne time this season. Oh, well, we take what we get. Oh yeah, and there's also like when I watch night games, there's no more rushing for the train now. Because I remember last year when I started work at 2 PM. So like whenever there was a night game, it would finish like just before the train I had to get to work on time, and I have to I either have to miss the end of the game or just I had to quickly turn off the stream right at full time and then run. None of that anymore. Could even watch the 11-10 games, which in Perth, because normally I'd have to miss an entire fourth quarter. Would I have rushed out the grand final 5 minutes ago if I had to work? Would I have been late? I'd have probably tried to get that day off, to be honest. If I lived in Australia, I'd book grand final day off. Like, I'd use one of my allowance for that, for sure. I'd love to go to a grand final, but if it was possible, it would be next year. But it could be a dream and nothing more. Obviously, there are those premium packages that you tell me about. That's probably my best chance of actually attending one, and you get a prelim. It would be cool to be around the area though, even outside the stadium, like those fan parks. But it wouldn't quite be the same, but it would be pretty. It'd be a lot better than watching at home for sure. In terms of like atmosphere, maybe not in terms of seeing the screen and listening to the game. Logan Paul. His first chamber. It's funny how there's only one singles championship defense tonight. It's just the women's champion, that's it. You got the US champion Logan Paul, he's in this chamber match. Intercontinental champion is not allowed to travel. He's some sort of housing thing. So Gunther can't leave the US. So he can't be here. Roman Reigns is off. He's not working this event. Seth Rollins is injured for now. So it's just like, there's nothing there. In fact, luckily for the Aussies, the only champion that is defending is Australian. So at least they get their home fighter in the main event. Here comes Orton. I wonder what Orton's doing at Mania. I don't think he's winning this match, so I'm curious to know what he's doing at Mania. Like, he hasn't got a big storyline. Unless he faces Solo Sikoa, who cost him the match at the Rumble. That's what I thought they were doing. Because Solo cost him the match, he looked furious. Like, I thought they were doing that spot specifically to do that match. But there's been nothing said about that since the Rumble. I regret not doing that last year, as I would have got. Yeah, but I didn't know I could get a ticket, so I wanted a guarantee. And there wasn't a guarantee of week 1, but I knew I'd have a higher chance. And I managed to watch 3 of them. The early one I missed was the easiest one to get, like, ironically. And I only got 1 because someone gave me their ticket. Sort of missed my chance by the winning lotto ticket, what it was that happens again. A 1-kick put him in the grand final. Very unlikely, but it is what it is. So Drew's definitely one of the two starting. Drew and LA Knight are starting the match. Okay. Those are the two that I think could win. I don't think anyone in the pods right now. I don't. Lashley's not winning. Logan Paul's not winning. They're not doing Logan versus Seth 2 years in a row. Kevin's not winning. I don't think Orton's winning. So yeah, it's either Drew or LA Knight. It has to be Drew because I don't. I think LA Knight's doing US title. I don't think he's going for the world title. But it would be. I would like that though. I wouldn't complain. Drew's been so good since turning heel. This has to be his moment. Unless there's rumours are true that he's leaving. Then it's just like, okay, maybe not. LA Knight last, yeah? I'll take it. Just King hit the Rock and KO from behind. You'd be so famous. KO the Rock. You seen the size of that guy? Here's LA Knight. He's so over, man. He needs a title on him. Whatever title it is, if he doesn't walk out with one at WrestleMania, they have fumbled the bag. He's yeah, of course he's an actor. I'm not trying to say he's like some boxer or UFC fighter, but again, have you seen the guy? He clearly works out quite a lot, right? Even if he didn't know how to fight properly, he'd be pretty hard to knock out. Especially for me. My word, mate. Maybe an actual fight might knock him out. Definitely not me. Only advantage I have is that he's like 50. But even then, I'm fairly sure he's I'd be finished in that fight, mate. I wouldn't last. Huh?
20 வந்து நான் போட்ட மணியா?
Oh.
Rest of it I'll pay my.
Give me a sec. Wait, not mute, that one. Again, still in the room. And the match is about to start, and it has started. I speak that language. What, do you recognize it? You got friends who speak that language? Why didn't I just pretend I didn't speak English with the US Customs? They would have just waved me through. Why would I just... I ain't doing that, mate. I ain't pulling that off. I have a terrible poker face as well, so I'd probably burst out laughing doing that. Look, maybe the US border don't like me. Maybe that's just all it is, you know? I've been through it 3 times. When I went to California, I got through, but the lady was just like, she wasn't too convinced. But she let me through. But that was because I had too much cash. It's not cause of the fact that I had cash, but the lady was like, yeah, you got this much cash, which is good, but how much debit you got? She was very specific about that. And she let me through, but now I understand why. I understand why, because I went to LA and everything was card. Like, unless I was getting fast food, everything was like cashless. So I was just like, yeah, I should have just put that cash in my bank. So I almost got sent to second interview because I took more cash in a place in a state where it's mostly card. But I went through, and then the second time when I was going to Australia, they let me through straight away. The guy was just like, "Yep, go through, get to your second flight." And then the way back from Australia, that's when they really didn't like me for some reason. I don't know if it's just me. I think it might be the whole broadcast. But it's just gone muted. Oh no, they're back now. An audio issue. Yeah. Owen's having a great time. Really think some TSA guy would have bothered to find a translator. He didn't look. None of them looked in the rush, mate. To be honest, he was more than happy to escort me to a second interview. Man was casually walking with my passport and phone. Don't know why I wanted my phone so bad, but he took my phone and my passport. And you can't use your phones in the waiting room, to be fair. But I remember people getting told off for using them. I'm just like, good, I don't have them then. You got way too much cash in the bank to get through US customs. Cash in the bank is a good thing, no? It's one of the main things they ask you at the US, like, what's your budget? When I go Australia, they're just like, have you been to Indonesia in the last 7 days or something? What address are you going to? How long you're staying here? That's normal for both countries, for countries in general, actually. But like America is they're very like, what's your budget? Like that's one of the most serious questions they got for you. Hello, Grass 10, how you doing? Your top 4 for the season? Brisbane, Collingwood, Freo, GW. Freo? Freo? We'll see about that one, mate. I put Freo third last year. I regretted it very badly. Don't think too much for bank account. That'd be a joke. Look, I almost didn't get in because I had too much cash. I was in shock. I was just like, what? I've got my budget, mate. No, but is it on your card? No. Was that a problem? Yeah, it was a problem. Although I did tell her, like, I'm getting, because I travelled there a day before payday. So I was just like, I'm getting paid literally tomorrow. I was Googling, literally, it got so bad there, right? Because I had more than enough money, but it was just all cash. So, like, I started Googling, is there a way to wire money back to the UK? It seemed like the best way was, like, finding someone else's PayPal, but who would I find? Anyway, I survived, though. Amy's will kick 60 goals and Sarong Brownlow. I don't know about it. There's no... I don't know about that one, Chief. You see, Caden put Richmond 17th. Well, first of all, I put him 7th or 8th. And second, you'll see where I put them tomorrow, but I haven't put them that low, no. I don't think they'll do that badly. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, we'll see. Do I use cash in the UK? Well, I got a haircut yesterday, and I used cash for that. Apart from that, sometimes I use cash at the cinema. But yeah, I mean, stadiums and arenas nowadays, they're all like for them. It makes sense to be cashless because there's tens of thousands of people. It speeds you up just tapping and going when you're buying food or whatever. But like outside of that, I don't like when shops are like, please use card. I'm just like, should be the option there. But yeah, I still use card most of the time anyway. But a big reason is I don't like change. I don't like paying for something and getting 10p back. I'm just like, I don't want 10 pence, even though money's money. So I definitely choose to use card anyway most of the time. I'm trying to think whether I should come to Australia without any cash. Just keep it all in the bank. Because I only need cash for taxis, but there's Uber. Only issue I'd have is if I went to like a remote area and they'd be like cash only. Then it would be a little bit different. Like, do you take out like 100 Aussie dollars just in case there's a cash only place you need a sandwich or something? First person in. Who's it gonna be? That's it. Second person in, actually. I didn't realize Kevin had come in. Am I going to gather round? No, I'm going in March, and the gather round's unfortunately not in March. A lot of places would take $100 bill. The last times I came to Australia, I gave me $100 bill. I really like the bill. You know, it's nice and green, nice and smooth. I'm just like, I don't want to spend this. Hawk's Nest discussion only as well. Do you guys think it's worth bringing cash to Australia? For me. Meant to keep one of each bill of a foreign currency. Imagine if I did that, how much money I'd have in unspendable foreign currency. I think I still got, I mean, I got one. I've got 500 Norwegian kroner. That's about £30, £40. So I've got this nice little bill here. Yep, nice and golden. Turns out I barely needed cash in Norway, in Tromsø. I thought it was quite, because Tromsø's quite remote in a way. It's like, it's in the Arctic Circle. It's away from a lot of Norway, from a lot of cities. But nah, everything's, even the taxis are card, mate. Not card only, but taxis encourage card over there. Every time I try to play, when I came 2 years ago, when I paid card for taxi, it always got declined. Even though my card was fine everywhere else, it always got declined, specifically in taxis in Australia. So I'm just like, screw this. I'll pay you my cash or I'll take an Uber. McIntyre kicks out of that one. I expect a few Arceus when Orton comes in. I like that spot Owens kicked LA Knight into a Lashley pin. 3, 2, 1. Where was the 10 countdown, bro? Oh no, it is now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm predicting Orton. That's my alarm. Orton, yeah. I got it right, yes. So they're saving Logan Paul for last, eh? I wonder if that's to protect him. What, to give him a interesting advantage? My relative stopped delivering to your workplace. The guy who looks exactly like you and wears an old Batman cap. Haven't seen him in months. I still haven't figured out who you were when you was in the background of my vlog last year. That's a lot of detail to pay attention to. So I don't know, mate. Where did I put my thing? Oh, it's there. Is Orton actually injured? Or... Because if he's playing it, then it's incredible acting. Eight. Someone keeps messing up the timer, bro. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here comes Logan Paul. Kevin Owens is waiting for him. Owens had locked him inside the pod. Did anyone hear about how so this elimination chamber, this big cage that they used for this event, pirates tried to steal it. They tried to ship it across I don't know what sea, but pirates tried to ship it. So it took them like weeks to ship it from the US to Australia. All I was thinking was, why not just ship it across the Pacific? Why'd you go the other way? I'm also curious to know what pirates would have done with this thing. Like, it's no use to them at all. Like it's not like it's a WWE cage. It's not like it's a prison cell. Like I'm pretty sure you can easily break half of it. Don't want these guys fall from the roof and die. I don't know, maybe. There was an event during lockdown where people were thrown off a roof, but they weren't actually thrown off the roof. There was like a second level below where there would be like a mat or something. I mean, I didn't see it behind the scenes or anything, but but there was an event where they depicted a couple of people getting thrown off a roof, but you don't see them landing anywhere. So it's like definitely would have been just below. Logan got smashed through that pod. I was literally gonna say like, surely someone's gonna get smashed through a pod at some point. But it seems like those pods are unbreakable in terms of like because they're plastic, they just shatter a bit. Thank you, Bobby. She smashes Logan Paul. Claymore outside the ring. Excuse me. Another Claymore to Lashley. He's surely out now. Lashley's gone. The blue blazer. What's that? Superplex. Knight to Drew. AJ Styles? AJ Styles, how would he get in there? Oh, okay, the chamber door's open. Right, AJ Styles attacking LA Knight. Are they doing Styles versus Knight at WrestleMania? I thought they're putting a title on it. Wait, Styles wasn't... Oh yeah, I just realized he wasn't in the match. Like, I knew he wasn't in the match, but I didn't feel like he would be out of it. Oh yeah, he cost Styles the opportunity to get in the match. I see. Styles clash. LA Knight will be eliminated, I assume. In Night 9 has been lowered via harness into a ring from the rafters while lowered into ring. Hart fell 78 feet. Oh, I see. McIntyre eliminates LA Knight. Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah. But it's happened a few times where wrestlers have died or gotten really badly injured into retirement. They're going to do Paul versus Owens at WrestleMania. It's Cannonball time. I love how every time Logan Paul's on the screen, the Aussies start booing. Fair enough. Powerbomb to McIntyre, and he's not gone for the pin. Almost like McIntyre is probably winning the match. Stunner to Logan Paul. RKO to Owens. Still no pin for anyone. 1, 2. Yeah, Owens is out. I wonder if Owens will come back in and cost Logan Paul. So you got Logan Paul, Orton and McIntyre final 3. It's surely got to be McIntyre winning. Orion has one of the best power slams in the business. Why did he stop doing the backbreaker? He's going for the RKO off the top rope. No, he's going for the superplex. I thought he'd go for the RKO. I feel like this will end similarly to the last chamber match, the women's one, where you got down to 3, you get a lot of good wrestling, and then 2 quick eliminations. Because there's a lot of parallels between this and that match. Aside from someone coming in to interfere. Logan Paul's got the brass knuckles. Surprised they didn't have music when Owens was in the ring. Unless Owens comes back. And then he gets RKO'd. That's hilarious. Right, Logan pulls out. Everyone's like, get out of here. Yeah, it's got to be McIntyre then. I'm still trying to figure out if Orton's selling really, really well, whether his back actually hurts. Because I can't tell. I'm hoping it's just really good acting. Because man's just come back after like 18 months out. Well, it definitely sounds like he's in pain. Is Logan Paul still in the... Why is he still in the chamber? RKO. Oh, Logan Paul's knocked him out. Wait, what? Are they doing Logan Paul versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania? I guess it could work. McIntyre wins. So that's the finish they did, okay. RKO on McIntyre and then Logan Paul knocks Orton out. And McIntyre wins, which is what I predicted anyway, so. I assume just one match left because the event's scheduled to end in half an hour, but then again, they don't run over time quite often. Show the game. I'm looking forward to those comments when I do the AFL reactions this year. Show the game! What's funny is I didn't even like technically pay for this. I mean I have, but I paid for the Royal Rumble, and like it's a streaming service. So like when you pay, it expires in 30 days. As long as you cancel, like you don't renew, it expires in 30 days. This was within 30 days of the Royal Rumble, so. Sometimes you just got a time when you pay for it, but yeah. So when WrestleMania comes around, I'll definitely check when there's other events. I should check that right now. Yeah, there's one. The event in France is within a month of WrestleMania. Okay, so I'll definitely buy that one last minute. show the game in the vlogs. I show it to an extent. Just that when I vlog events, I wanna watch it first of all. So I get my camera out at certain moments. It's certainly not as entertaining as, like, say, a Cardman vlog. He does it a lot better than me, but I prefer to do it the way I do it. Even though the other way is better. Seth versus Drew. Sounds good. I reckon Drew wins. You can give him his championship win at WrestleMania finally. And then they'll probably do Drew versus CM Punk down the line. GoPro on a hat. I ain't doing that, mate. It's funny how they're advertising WrestleMania, and I feel like the stadium, I feel like Optus is bigger than WrestleMania Stadium. I'm fairly certain it is as well. Gonna edit a vid until the main event starts. And if the crowd sings Country Road, you better sing it too. I won't be at the Gamma though, that's the only thing. Liking the WrestleMania theme. The Weeknd's on WrestleMania theme for like the last 5-6 years. He's Mr. WrestleMania now. He should actually turn up. Like, he's actually acknowledged it for the first time as well. I put it on his Insta story. Why are they holding wrestling match in the giant A4 stadium? Nearest fans were like 100 meters from the action. I mean, for wrestling, they put floor seats, so there'll be fans very close to the ring. But the actual seats in the stands will be a bit further away, yeah. They might start seeing a giant stadium. See, they're showing the stadium now for WrestleMania in Philadelphia, and I'm definitely sure Optus is bigger than that one. It's just funny that, you know, an event that's not WrestleMania has a bigger stadium. So they wreck the turf like 2 weeks before the AFL season starts. I guess so, mate. I've just seen Wave Rock. They're advertising Perth, WA, in in a promo right now. And I see Wave Rock, I'm just like, I'm going there. Oh, there's a spoiler. Oh, Davidoff's going to Wave Rock in WA. That's groundbreaking information, that. Oh, Triple H is coming out first. Interesting. He's already in the ring. What's Triple H gonna say? Would have had to come to Australia around 2020. Oh, who knows? Would not have happened though, because I definitely didn't have money at that time. The attendance is 52,590. A lot of the fans are on the actual field on the floor, because I see empty seats in the upper tiers. I remember when this got announced. I remember some tweets saying, "Why is it in Perth? I live in the east. Most of us are in the east. Why would you put it in Perth?" I remember they did a Melbourne event a few years ago and that sold out, like at the MCG. Hey, look, Perth's got to get something, you know. They did get a grand final, in fairness. Alright, one more event. Women's Championship. Both of them are from Australia. One's a lot more popular though. Where's Nia Jax from? I know Rhea Ripley's from Adelaide. Where was she born? She was born in Sydney, okay. So you got Adelaide versus Sydney in the main event of wrestling. You hear it's mostly international travellers. Yeah, that would make sense. It was cool being part of WrestleMania because there are people from like all over the world at that event. It was mad. They were tourists there for the London event I went to, and that was only like a 20,000 arena. But yeah, I've seen Britain, Ireland, and Trinidad flags in the crowd. Hello Tim Oreste, how you doing? Thoughts on Bazball? No idea, mate. It's also 9 p.m. there at midnight, so works better for overseas country. I mean, definitely for Europe. For USA, definitely not. For USA, this event started. This event's either like 2 to 5:30 or 5 to 8:30 in the morning. So like Americans either had to stay up or get up very early, depending on where they are in the country. But I think it definitely helped for Asia and Europe for sure. Europe is early morning, Saturday morning, it could definitely work. 10 a.m. here, 11 in most of Europe. But Asia would probably be best placed. Bring Nia Jax out first. She's not even getting cheers because it's fine. But then again, like Australia is a bit more like, you know, like she's from Sydney. Yeah, it's the same country, but you're not gonna expect people from Perth to cheer at someone from Sydney. So it'll be a mix of like people from Perth and people abroad who boo her anyway. But Rhea Ripley, you know, she's someone who everybody likes. So when she comes out, even though she's from Adelaide, I'm sure she'll get cheered. Who's even the heel in this one? I guess they're both heels, which works. Here comes Rhea. Now everyone's cheering. They all got their cameras out. Back to your betting question earlier, Mask. I feel like every match, every match I predicted the winner. So if I can predict it, then I'm sure the betting odds would not have been too big anyway. There's still one match left, but I think it's quite clear that the girl from Adelaide is beating the girl from Sydney. Essentially, she's very dominant. She's been champion since last WrestleMania, so last April. And I don't think she'd lose tonight, so this is just, you know, her last title defense before WrestleMania. And she'll win. I don't expect anything less. Those fans are very happy that she acknowledged them. They made their day. Have I seen a clip here for Game in Perth where they said they were playing the national anthem but started playing the Carlton theme song instead? I have not. I like Ray's theme song. Hey, to be fair, they are saying she's from San Diego, California. They're not even acknowledging she's from Sydney. That's where she grew up. In fairness, she was only born in Sydney, but still. No, when they said Ray's from Adelaide, no one booed. Now the match has begun, and I've edited a bit more of this damn video. Davidoff from Sri Lanka. I feel like I need to go Sri Lanka one more time just to, because I went there once for 2 weeks and that's it. And when I was 17, and for half of it I was ill because I trusted ice cream from a supermarket in Sri Lanka, and it gave me diarrhea. So for the whole second week of that holiday, I was just, and I was stubborn because I didn't want to see a doctor there. I was just like, I want to go home. And I still had diarrhea for like 2 weeks when I got home. It must have been really bad what was in the ice cream. I was eating toast for weeks. Just dry toast. Cause that's all I could eat without triggering something. I had one good day there though. I had one good day. I say one good day because even in the first week, I was being bitten at night constantly. I don't even know what was biting me, but it was probably mosquitoes. I'm fairly certain it was actually. How I didn't catch something, I have no idea. Just wake up with like red marks all over my legs and arms. But we had one good day. We went to a place. I can't spell it, but it's a nice place. It feels like you're entering a different country. It's like a nice rainforest tree area. There's a strawberry farm which is really nice. There's boat rides. There's horse riding, which I did, and there's a tea factory. Sri Lanka are the 4th largest exporter of tea in the world. Actually, they're third. They're third ahead of India. But yeah, I went to tea factory. That was cool. So that was the one good day I had there. It was a bit limiting though because I was with my grandparents. So like, I always like to explore, and they, you know. But we did explore that place at least. We had relatives there to take us. How is anyone alive in that country that's happening? Yeah, when I got home, my mum said, why would you buy, like, even she doesn't trust it. She said, don't buy ice cream at the supermarket. That's not good. There's ice cream stalls on, like, every road. You buy from there. That's the good ice cream. And she was right. That ice cream was great. Yeah, I went to the supermarket to buy some groceries or whatever. Because we were staying in like a rented house instead of a hotel. Which I was against. I'm just like, why are we not in a hotel? Why are we renting a house from someone? I mean, it was an apartment, but it was fairly big for an apartment. I remember seeing this massive spider in the bathroom, just like, ah, fantastic. This is great for my phobias. How's anyone alive in that country is happening? Well, it might just be that I'm not used to the food there, because I can't imagine like everyone who has the ice cream gets sick from it. I just imagine there's some sort of ingredient they put in there that it just didn't suit my body. My body was like, I never had this before. This is an ice cream. How dare you? It's funny you mentioned that relative, by the way, because I know you were joking, but like, it would be funny if he was, because I have relatives in Perth, Brisbane, Sydney, and Melbourne. I've only met the Sydney ones, so you could have it could have been my third cousin or something. You never know. There's about 3 million Sri Lankans across the world outside of Sri Lanka. I don't know if that includes someone like me, who was born in England and has never been citizen of Sri Lanka. So I don't know how that parameter works. But I think about a third of those are in the Arab countries. A lot of them go to either Saudi, Qatar, or UAE because it's much better money there than working in Sri Lanka, and there's no tax, so they just work there and send money back. They don't have to go as far as like Europe or whatever to do it either. That naughty holiday is like cursed holiday. Yes, it's like I've had so much good luck and good fortune or good blessings, just to include everyone because not everyone believes in luck. I'm trying to include everyone. Um, yeah, I had so much good holidays. Like every holiday, apart from the getting home from Australia last year, that was annoying. But the actual holidays when I was on holiday, I did everything I wanted to do, like everywhere in every place. So it's like all the bad luck I was due just happened in that holiday. Lost baggage. I spent so much money on these really good clothes that really keep you warm, and I couldn't wear any of them. I was wearing normal jeans in snowy, cold Norway. I got money. So the things I bought in Norway, the clothes I bought in Norway, um, I got a refund from my travel insurance. I contacted them. I sent them proof of the airline emails, and the receipts, photos of the receipts, and a few other things. And I sent them my bank statement. Like, this is what my charges were, how much I paid, and they covered what I paid on the receipt, and charges for transaction fees, foreign transaction fees. So I at least got money back for that. They didn't compensate me for losing my luggage or for wearing clothes in the cold. I think it's partly because I got my luggage back. I think that's part of the reason why they wouldn't do anything there. But yeah, no excess fee either. So at least I got money back, and I did get a few hundred back from from those tours I couldn't do. But I would have rather have seen the lights, to be honest. Bad weather, everything cancelled, days changed, I've seen the light, yeah. That girl messaged me the other day. She said she lost her luggage again in Finland. I'm just like, how is your fortune? She messaged me like 2 days ago, like, I'm in Sydney now, and I'm just like, did you find your suitcase? She's just like, yeah, I did, I finally found it again, for the second time. I like being in that city though because like, first of all, it's convenient because everyone spoke English. It wasn't cheap for sure, especially getting food, but It's a good place to hang. It's a good place to hang for like a weekend or so. But if only I just saw the Northern Lights, would have been crazy. But the time works crazy. I mean, not time, but like daylight works crazy. Like there's no daylight there for months, and then they have like 4 months of no nighttime. It's just like, how do you sleep in the summer and how do you not sleep in the winter? If we did the tours the other way around, it might have been okay because like the reindeer tour, that wasn't that much of a travel, so it might not have been cancelled. Uh, is what it is. Take him on to Australia to make up for it. Mate, if I was rich, I would. She wants to go to Sri Lanka though, so. I have an iPhone, why don't I have any AirTags? What exactly are AirTags? What is that, like a virtual tag thing? Or what do you mean? The one holiday everything goes wrong is the one I bring her on. Yeah, yeah, typical. On the bright side, you know, we could do it again one day. Could try somewhere else as well. Could try going Finland. Or Iceland. Oh, someone's going through the table. Rhea trying to lift Naya up. Simone drop onto the table. Elbow through the table. Rhea's on the back foot. There are tracking devices which use every Apple device on the planet to tell you where your item is. You think about an iPhone so I could use them. I only bought one for the camera, which is quite funny, isn't it? I actually prefer Android phones. But I feel like Androids take really good photos, but I feel like in terms of video, I don't think there's a camera that matches iPhone. So I'm just like, this is like perfect for vlogging. So I bought one. If a single person in the airport had an iPhone, it would tell you where it was. It's just, you know, it's bloody France, mates. I looked up on Google and I saw so many people lost their luggage in Paris. I'm just like, it's Paris, isn't it? I feel like I have less trust for transit flights now. I remember I was booking domestic Australian flights literally last month, and there was one particular interstate flight I was looking for, right? And everything was direct apart. No, sorry, everything was transit apart from one direct. I booked the direct one because I'm just like, yep. Should buy someone that lose the luggage and get an Australians. I'm flying an airline that's got interesting history. Not in terms of luggage, but in terms of other things. Doing what deals on camera? You good, mate? Riptide. Ray Ripley wins. Well, and just like that, the event is almost over. Just make sure you don't. Oh dear. Look, risks in life are worth taking. I looked at the flight time, and it's obviously because I'm flying to Perth and I'm flying back home from Melbourne. That's how I booked my return flight. And I just looked at how much longer the flight home is. I'm just like, oh dear, because the second flight ain't that bad to Perth. Like, it's not actually that long. The first flight's really long, and on the way back it's just two really long flights. But not swim in the ocean in Australia. I did swim in the ocean in Australia. I swam at the Great Barrier Reef, mate. I'm just saying. I scuba dived and I sat on the seabed. Yeah, I saw some interesting wildlife. No sharks. And no jellyfish. Because, like, jellyfish, you actually see down there. Like, we were given suits specifically to avoid stings. I didn't see any of them either. All of a sudden, I'm not scared of anything except hostels. Oh no, I'm still scared of sharks. I wouldn't swim at Perth. If I'm going to Perth, I'm not going to swim at the beach. Is that it for the event? Showing a highlight reel essentially. Well, this was fun. The next stream I do on YouTube is probably either WrestleMania itself or something. If I would actually, wait, hang on. Ladder predictor. Yeah, I got to do that at some point. I'm trying to think to myself. I got 4 videos to record for my second channel, and they're all for watching Movie Monday. So that's like at least 8 hours of work. Well, not work actually, because I'm just watching a movie. And there's 2 more streams, and they'll be like 5 hours each. Then I got to edit all those streams, and I got to edit this thing I'm doing right now. So I need to try and fit Ladder Predictor stream somewhere. And I've only got 1 more day off, which is next Friday. You didn't say anything, but you did the vlog checking motel. What, in Queensland? Maybe be careful next time. Be careful what? Showing my hotel room? Not everyone is as investigative though. Well then. The colourful wall, early show white walls. What if I'm showing the bathroom and the bed? You know, the wall might appear. Alright then. That is it from me. Expect a video tomorrow. Gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it very early, so look out for that. And then there'll be video Monday as well. The video Monday is very short. The video tomorrow is very long. So based off that, and based on me literally saying what it was, what one of the videos was like earlier in the stream, you can guess what it is. But yeah, there's 2 A4 videos coming, and 1 more should be streamed at some point before I leave for the land of the Aussies. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.